This is now Japa series, part 11. This one is a very sad story of a man who passed away. And from all indications, he was working so hard. It has happened a lot of times, but this one came from a reliable source that knows this person very well. So they know how they work, they know what about these people, this person very, very well. And it has been shared with me, so I decided to share this story and to warn us all that our bodies are not machine. Even machine, you have to oil machine from time to time. But because we come into a new country, the aim, obviously, you want to earn more money, you want to have a better living, but not to the detriment of your health. Lots of people are working round the clock. People go on night duty. After night duty, you're supposed to go home and sleep. And then you can go to work again in the night if you choose to. But to finish night work and don't even go home, you go somewhere, have a quick wash, and you go somewhere to start doing another shift. I heard that a lot of people are doing this at the moment because they want to make ends meet. Life in the UK is not easy. I know. Back home in Nigeria and other parts of Africa, life is not easy. However, people who are rushing to relocate, life is also not easy here in the UK. Lots of people who are sending money home, they do various jobs. They don't rest. How can you work Monday to Sunday? Because you want to send money home. Some of them use that money to, I don't know what this issue about cars with our people. They love to drive good car. They may live in a very horrible condition where they live, but they want to ride very good cars. And this Mercedes seem to be one of the ones that our people want to ride. I don't know what that means. I've said it before, that having car, especially here in the UK, is not luxury. It's a liability because you don't even need car. Yes, we have car for various reasons, but if you're living somewhere like inside London, you don't need car because there's train service, there's bus service, there's all sorts of services. But sometimes people just think that, oh, this is the type of car I ride. Maybe that may work back home, back in your countries, but here in the UK where I live, car is not a luxury, it's a liability. I don't even care the type of car you ride. The important thing is that your car takes you to where you want to go. And people are going into loans, going into all sorts of debt just to buy a new car. You know, if you buy a new car, brand new car, from the time you drive that car from the car factory or car sales people to your home, it has lost a significant amount of money already, and it depreciates. A car that you bought this year, by the time you want to sell it next year, if they tell you the price, you'll be like, but it's only 1 year old car. Yes, that is why I say that it's a liability. So don't be spending your money on cars. So this particular gentleman, that actually he passed away. And the way he passed away was so sad because he finished one job. And the people that know him very well said that this is what he's been doing for years. And he's done a lot of work back home, built houses. That's the main one they always do. So this particular gentleman, as I understand it, has got like few houses, projects back home. But here where he lives, he lives in it's not somewhere that you want to even describe because he works round the clock. And obviously with the exchange rate now, oh yes, money. But here in the UK, no matter how much you are earning, there are lots of things to pay for. You pay for water, the only thing we don't pay for is the air. Or are we paying for air? I don't even know. We might be paying to breathe. That's the only thing you don't pay for here in the UK. You pay for every other thing. People that take the rubbish, this tax, that tax, everything. You pay, and if you don't pay, you meet them in court. So It's not just coming to UK and then your aim is just be sending money home, stabilizing things at home, but not looking after yourself. So he finished one job, went to the next one, and in the evening, instead of resting, he still went out to do taxi work. And as he dropped the passengers, and they had some things in the boot of his car. He leaned over to get the things from the boot of his car, and he did not get up again. And that was him. That was how he went. And the people were so scared and shouted, and obviously police were called. And when he was taken to the hospital, post-mortem showed that I wouldn't say all that here now, but anyway, part of the reason, or the reason why he died, was because there are other things that was found, but he was not looking after himself. He was not caring for himself. He was busy chasing money. And now those properties back home, who is going to live there? Other people. So that money, that house that he built, who is going to enjoy them? The people back home. They didn't even know how he was struggling because he did not tell them. He just sends money and things were being done. And now he's no more. So my people, let us learn from this person's... lots of things like this happen all the time. People collapse, people pass away all the time. There's another one before I end this video. Another one. This one was a lady. I don't know where she came from. And she went to one job to the other one. She was about to go to the next job, and she was in the train. And the train was at the last stop, and everybody got off the train. And she bent over like she was sleeping. So people, thought that she was sleeping. Everybody left the train. But then they now saw from the camera that somebody was still in the train, and they thought that the person was sleeping because of the way she leaned over. When they went to her, they shook her, called her, said, hello, hello. She was not responding. She had passed away. Again, it may be that she has underlying health condition, but the story was that she was from another job and was going to another job. This is just few of the ones we hear about. It happens all the time. People do not have adequate rest. Please rest. Money is not running away. Just take your time, relax, look after your health so that you will be able to enjoy that money. And don't let people at home pressurize you into sending money to them at home, because they have no idea how to explain to them. Be honest with them. Let them know that things are hard. Let them know that you need to rest as well. Let them know that there are lots of bills to pay. And most people who are coming in, who relocated, no matter your big job back home, they are going to start small. Most of them are doing menial jobs. They only pay them per hour, maybe 11 pounds, 12 pounds per hour. And you think, when you check it, you think it's a lot. It's not. That is minimum wage. And that's why they have to do 1 or 2 or 3 jobs to make ends meet, because they have to pay rents for where they live. So please, let us stop hearing this kind of horrible news about people just passing away like that because of things that would have been avoided, which is taking care of yourself, making sure you rest, doing health checks to make sure that everything is okay with you. Money is here to stay, but if we lose our lives, we have lost it forever. Let us be very careful. Thank you so much for listening. Goodbye and God bless.